Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. This is Sunaina, and I'm here to do a reading for the sign of Capricorn with regards to their monthly energy for the month of May 2019. Now, as far as your cosmic chart is telling me, the month of May you really don't have to worry much because of the fact that this particular month is a happy and prosperous month for you. So you will enjoy it. You are still in the middle of your yearly financial peak. So have fun, at the same time. It's a part of your life and just as important to you in the way that you work when you have to work as well. But having fun is important, guys, because at the same time, it will relax you and will allow solutions to reveal themselves, because if you're stressed out, you won't be able to kind of come to a point where you can solve things. So you will have to be relaxed. You will have to take it easy this month of May 2019 to allow yourself to get the best maximum output from this month's energy and energetic vibrations from the cosmic world. By the 21st, the sun will enter your 6th house, where you have already done your relaxation and you're ready to go back to work again. Now, with regards to your money house is empty this month, guys, but again, you don't have to worry because this month ahead looks prosperous. Your financial planet is receiving good aspects, and there are no discordant aspects to it. Okay, so earning power is strong for you and there are no impediments to it. Mercury will travel with Uranus on the 7th and the 8th, and this will bring financial increase and job opportunities for some people as well. Okay, now it can also bring luck in speculations and financial favor for children as well, guys. Okay, so whatever it is, you don't have to worry about your money. You don't have to worry about your health, because after the 6th, the only possible adverse aspect you have to contend with are two planets here, Saturn and Pluto, who is sitting in your own sign. And because Saturn is your planetary ruler, he is actually helpful to you. Okay, so you don't have to worry. What you will have to take care about this month is your love affair. That seems more complicated because of Mars, which is moving into your 7th house on the 16th. And then there is a power struggle that can happen between you and your loved one. And it can also create conflict in your relationship because of Mars, okay? Now, what could happen is your spouse, your partner, your current love can become more irritable and impatient with regards to any kind of problems in your zone, with regards to your love zone, okay? Now, so no need to make matters worse. Take care of this particular portion. Other than that, Capricorn, you definitely don't have to worry because you have the support of the universe as well. With regards to my tarot reading, that I see your cards on my table. And the first goddess guidance is asking you guys to be strong. Okay, so this month of May 2019, Capricorn, you will have to be very strong. You will have to put yourself in a situation which requires your strength, because at one point in time, people will definitely need you to help them. Okay, now it could be children who need your help. It could be children figures. It could be your parent, your boss, even your own inner child issues, okay, that needs counseling, that needs helping. It can be anything, but you have to be strong in order for you to handle this kind of healing people or counseling and healing yourself. And you're good at it, Capricorn. So that's what the universe is going to make you do, because at the same time, it's also transforming you. And if you remember, I have said this in my earlier videos, this year, 2019, is going to be a major year of transformation for all zodiac signs, including you, Capricorn, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer. Whoever I have seen so far has been going through major metamorphosis, has been going through major changes, and you too, Capricorn. You are ending, you are beginning your cycles in life. You are doing everything that is right for you. You don't need to go back and, look into your past, look into the places you have not manifested the right result. Whatever things had given you trouble in the past, you are leaving that behind to enter your new phase, to enter your new life. But for that, guys, you will have to be strong, you will have to be compassionate, healer, counselor, whatever you might want to say, which is definitely going to be a give and take situation, because at the same time, you are also changing and transforming your own energies in this period of time, Capricorn. Okay, so definitely, definitely watch out for this energy, because in your higher self, guys, you are definitely moving towards your wish fulfillment. You definitely desire things in your life now you have not got. You are moving towards things that is going to make you happy. You are taking your time to bring things to fruition. You are going to be working hard to challenge your own self energy, as well as help people to nurture and harvest your own self will, desire, ambition. And for that, guys, even though you have been wounded in the past, you will still have to bring your strength back. And that's exactly what I said. You have to be strong, because you are a much needed figure this month of May 2019, Capricorn. So you will have to be patient. You will have to take things in the right possible way. You will not be able to sit back and put your feet up and say that I don't want to be with anybody. In fact, you will be the center because of your power that the universe is going to be giving you this month of May 2019, at the same time bringing your success story to life, Capricorn. And that is exactly the thought in your higher self, guys, that you are holding on at this point in time in the month of May. Because you have it all. You have your independence, you have your strength, you have your monetary, financial independence. Nothing that is not there with you. So you are holding on to your desires. You are bringing things to light for yourself. You also have that healing capacity, the compassionate figure that Capricorns you can be in the month of May 2019. All in all, guys, all in all, you are holding on to your self-belief, your self-confidence, your self-esteem in the right way. And in order to do this even better, you will have to temper yourself, balance yourself. You cannot go out of bound. Air, earth, water, fire, everything has to be absolutely in the right proportion. Okay, you will have to pour the water from one end to the other in such a way that you will be able to harmonize and balance your own self energy in a beautiful way. And if you can do that, Capricorn, if you can balance yourself, the rest of the thing will come into balance for you. You don't have to worry about it. And this is your higher self energy. And going forward, you will be purging, you will be healing your old wounds, you will be finishing off with whatever has not worked for you in the past, the end and the beginning of the new cycle that is yet to start. Okay, and it's not yet to start, it has already started, but again, you're going through it. Okay, so you are in the motion of going through this metamorphosis. So each month you will be releasing something from yourself, purging something from yourself that's no longer going to serve you. In this case, in the month of May 2019 going forward, you will be purging and releasing your grief, your sorrow, your wound that has troubled you in the past, that has not given you any kind of fruition, any kind of harvest. And for that, you will definitely have to go through a little bit of anxiety. And this is a cycle, guys, okay? This is definitely a cycle that you're changing. So definitely you will have to go through that motions of life. You will have to go through that period where it's going to stress you out because you're purging out. You're throwing it all out. You are anxious. You will have a little bit of sleepless night because this is another stage of your metamorphosis, guys, okay? And it's not easy. And I have said this before, any kind of change, especially these kind of life-changing situations, it's definitely not easy. So for you this month, you will definitely be purging, you will be releasing, you will be forgiving, you will be forgetting, but at the same time, you will definitely go through a little bit of a rough patch, Capricorn, in your higher self, because it's definitely not easy to do. Okay, somebody whom you have known for a long time, or something that you have loved for a long time, or somebody you have loved has killed you, has wounded you, has caused you grief, and you're trying to let that go. You're trying to forgive and forget that old wound, which is of course obvious as human beings. You will definitely go through a bit of a stressful time. Okay, but again, be strong, guys. You have that capacity this month, and therefore this month you will have to take that strength from the universe. You will have to take that strength from life itself to give you all the support that the 5D and the 3D can possibly give you, Capricorn, and you will do fantastically well. I'm telling you because I can see the outcome here, okay? I'm coming to that. Now, your current self energy for the month of, I'm using this vice versa tarot after a very long time. For whatever reason, I've been called to use this, okay? And in the vice versa tarot, there are two sides to the same coin. Now, this is who you are in your current self energy for the month of May 2019, okay? Which means that you're enjoying a kind of victory, which is what you're enjoying this month. Victory has come at a price that may seem for you, that may seem too dear for the rewards that you have gained. That means what I'm trying to say here is that you have won the battle, but sometimes you might feel at what cost, because if you see the card in here closely, there is a person who is bending down in front of you, telling you that they're sorry for what they have done to you, okay? And you are standing upright, holding the sword. You're holding the sword, but you are holding the sword in two hands, one which is on your shoulder and one which is, on the side. And at the same time, you're trying to decide if this battle that you had been fighting, was it worth all the trouble? Because you have won it, So psychologically, you may be feeling a bit depleted, okay? Because you know that you have won the battle, but at the same time, psychologically, it's human. You may be feeling a little bit depleted, especially if the struggle has made you doubt your ethical center, whether it's been worth all the fight that you have been putting up with. Because right now with this card, the message I get is winning a battle, you're not completely convinced is the right thing to do. But at the same time, winning this battle also gives you a next level of confidence for yourself, okay? And that's your current self energy this month, Capricorn, month of May 2019. You have come out victorious, of course, but again, you are not completely enjoying that victory, but at the same time, because you know that the person you probably loved, just as an example, the person you probably loved has now bent down on their knees to say sorry to you. And obviously, on one hand, you are feeling victorious, but on the other hand, you're also feeling a little bit sorry to see that person in that condition, and you're definitely not enjoying that state of affairs because you are not a bad person, Capricorn. So that is the reason you are kind of psychologically a little bit drained as well here, okay? That's your current self energy. Having said this, guys, now is the time because you have won your battle. You have actually, you are feeling that strength back in yourself, although you may not be completely happy about it. But at the same time, you have definitely won the game. You have definitely, taken the crown from your opponent, from your enemy, who is at your knees right now. Okay, so now is the time that you are going through that stuff of whether I should take this person back in my life or not. Okay, you are having to choose whosoever has been bending down in front of you. Now, universe is giving you the choice to make that, giving you the option to make the choice of whether you want to accept that person back in your life. And if you do, you know that you will have to make the offer to that person, whosoever you're going to be choosing, to start fresh, to begin the process, to start this journey once again. Okay, so you will be in the Page of Pentacles. You're at the starting, at the beginning, because you're ending and beginning the old cycle. Beginning new cycles. You're changing and finishing the old cycle. So this new offering is definitely going to be in the state of a page, which is just the starting point. And that is the reason you are now kind of in a little bit of a topsy-turvy situation here in your current self energy, because this person is kind of pleading, is begging you to take him or her back in your life, okay? And it's becoming hard for you to say no. And that is the reason you will have to make your choice here. You have to do a choice that is going to be wise for you. Your decision will depend, and that decision will actually make you or break you to bring back all your happiness in your zone, guys, okay? So whatever decision you're taking, if you're even purging and healing to forget the old wounds, which is definitely causing you trouble, in order to forgive what this person might have done to you in the past, okay? And now you're having to forgive that person for whatever they might have caused you, grief, sorrow, pain, hurt, and you're letting that go because you definitely you're not a mean person, Capricorn, and you're trying to forgive and forget that story, but at the same time, you're also having sleepless nights in worrying about the fact whether you can really take this man or the woman back in your life. And that is a choice in your current self energy that you guys are going to have to make this month, which is going to push you towards the new beginning, Capricorn. Okay, so therefore, this is your current self energy, and that's what it is, at this point in time for you, because it's not going to be easy, guys, but at the same time, it's your choice, it's your decision, it's your energy that is going to guide you, that's going to let you know. I would say my guidance to you in this case that I see here, my guidance to you, Capricorn, would be to tell you, that, balance yourself. Use your intuition, like in your higher self, just as I told you. Because you possess everything, you have everything. So if you decide to take somebody back in your life, it's going to be your decision, but you will have to balance your decision in the right way as well. Okay? So do a rethink. Don't be hasty. Don't rush into any situation. Take your time. Work on it. See your pros, see your cons, and then decide what you have to do, Capricorn. Because this decision is a make or break for you to begin the other cycle of your life as well. Okay. Now, having said this, the theme of the month, Capricorn, I've got 3 cards in here. Um, this energy of the lover, it's actually a much cooler energy than on the other side we have here. Okay, there are 2 sides. Now, this side is a much calmer and cooler energy where the lovers are alone and the archangel is gone. Okay, and there is a sense of calm in here. This is the theme. There is a sense of calm rather than an urgency. So, for you, Capricorn, with regards to this situation, it should soon be easier for you to see where you're going. That's your theme. And how you are going to go and get there. Okay? So, my advice would be for you guys is consider how your elemental qualities complement those of your significant other. If you really are in love with this person, and that's your decision here, guys. That's your decision in here. Okay? Because if you choose to take this person back in your life, again, your career, it could be your career as well, professionally, personally, romantically, psychologically, take it in any way you want to. But you will have to go and take your elemental qualities with your significant other in the right direction to see how close you both gel here. And whether your qualities, your chemistry is good enough to create an explosion. And that in turn is going to help you, guys, to create that union, that perfect union. Because that's your theme. That's what you will be thinking about. Whether it's worth going that far with this person. Whether it's worth taking the trouble to forgive and forget whatever that person has done to me. Because if I take that person back into my life, I need to know that going forward, that person is not going to kill or harm me anymore, is not going to make me sad anymore. And that our chemistry is so good that we shall not only gel together in the best possible way, but we shall also be able to create a perfect union. And that's your theme of the month. That's what your self-understanding is. That's what you will be going through. And take your time in deciding, because once you decide, this is what you're going to get your world. Okay? Because without this decision, your world will not be complete, Capricorn. Okay? And that is the reason till the time you are able to decide if you want this love back in your life. Again, not just love, professional, personal, romantic, anything. Okay, whatever you're going to take back in your world, because right now, in this case, you're still kind of empty because you still haven't decided. Okay, so you're not feeling a sense of completion. And that is because you're thinking in terms of doing things in the physical aspect, more than it just being a 5-day cycle kind of a situation. Okay, so in my understanding for this card in here, it's true that everything is linked, guys. Everything is linked. Even your love is linked with the world. Even you are linked. Your significant other is linked. Everybody is linked to one another. Your professionalism, your personal issues, Your career, your money, everything is linked to one another in this world. But also, please understand it's important to mark milestones while you are going through this process of doing this self-analysis, guys, okay? So, eternal, for me, this tells me that eternal renewal, if you're going to renew this, okay, if you're going to be taking care of this, eternal renewal is relying now for you on acknowledgement. You will have to acknowledge, okay, on acknowledgement of what has been achieved and accepted, celebrated and released. And please, guys, don't count on your exhaustion of body, mind or spirit at this point by hurrying towards it. Take your time. Everything is happening just as it is meant to happen, and that's why the universe is giving you this option at this point in time to take your time in this, to decide if you want to celebrate, if your chemistry is really that great. If you think you can make this chemistry work, then go ahead. If there is an iota of doubt on this chemistry, professionally, personally, psychologically, emotionally, take a step back to reconsider of whether you really want to take this forward or not. It's up to you guys. You guys are being given every kind of universe is being kind to you this month, even more kinder, Capricorn, because you have gone through a lot. And that's the reason universe is now supporting you in every possible way to bring your Nine of Cups, wish, desire, fulfillment, absolutely at its peak. Okay, so take your time to decide what you want in life. And at the same time, go back in yourself, Capricorn. Go back in yourself, okay, to see that grief a little bit more. Rethink on that. Don't forget it completely, because somebody has said something good to you, somebody has wooed you, somebody has apologized to you, somebody has said sorry to you, somebody said I'm not going to do it ever again, so on and so forth. Don't forget this part as well, okay, because this was a major concern for you at one point in time, Capricorn. So this card, for me, this card signals that a disappointment has or will occur shortly if you do not take your time to decide on your next action, guys, okay? Now this card, the Five of Cups, it also tells me in this tarot that something or someone, guys, that you love will test your heart's resilience and has been testing your heart's resilience all the way. So don't forget this. While you are doing your own contemplation, while you're working on yourself, don't forget this as well, please. Okay, don't forget this. You may be inclined to keep your feelings to yourself, and this is probably a good idea as you come to terms with the situation to see it more clearly as to what is happening now, what's going to happen going forward, what is going to happen moving to the next step, okay? You should be able to take the right judgment call. So therefore, for me, this card tells me, guys, that there are 3 cups. This is the Five of Cups. There are 3 cups that has fallen, but there are 2 which is still upright in here. So nothing has ended. Not that everything is ended over here. Okay, so you still have time to work on your self-belief, on your understanding, to make your choices wisely, to take your decision in the right direction, in the right possible way, Capricorn, because one mistake will again push your wheel of fortune back, will stop the metamorphosis from happening, guys, okay? You want the metamorphosis to happen because you definitely are looking forward to this bright future. You're definitely looking forward to moving in this world, in this journey. And if you can do this kind of theme, this kind of work properly for yourself, like explained to you guys, just like I explained, you will definitely be bringing back your Six of Cups happiness here. Your childhood, your bliss, your soulmate connection, your love, okay, everything that you ever wanted to enjoy with your Nine of Cups desire as well. But then again, before you actually get down to doing this work, okay, to understanding whether you can completely complete the cycle of love in the right way, don't forget to take a look at your past as well, because you have gone through it. And because this person, your other person, has tested you many times, has tested your heart's resilience, tenacity, a lot of time. So this time, before you move forward or before you decide to move forward, take your time to go through this entire issue in the right possible way. But again, of course, the outcome is the Six of Cups, which is your blast from the past, which is your soulmate connection, which is your love coming back, okay, your childhood bliss, your love, your innocence, your fruition of your Nine of Cups desire, provided you can work on this in the right possible way, Capricorn, okay? Because it's very important now that whatever you decide, because the cosmic world is giving you the alchemy, it's giving you the magic, guys. So it's up to you now to take a decision in the right possible way, because if you make a mistake, guys, you will be, again, like I said, you will be pushing yourself back, and you don't want to do that, okay? Now, your key goal this month, Capricorn, is this man in here. Okay? He is the king. He is the king of wands. And look at him. He's taken up the entire space in here. Okay? Now, the king of wands, this man is all about action, guys. And that's why you can see him. His face is a little bit stern, but at the same time, he's ready for action. He's holding up the wand in his hand because he wants to go and move forward. And at the same time, he's a person who gets things done. This person thrives on supporting the righteous causes and giving his energy where it is needed. Okay? And at the same time, he doesn't have patience with details that could slow him down or slow down his process. So this king has a stick or a wand in his hand, and with the help of this, he is the feisty, the fiery king of wands, the action man, the man of action, and every time he thinks things, he gets it done. So that's your key goal for the month. You want things to move, Capricorn. You don't want to hold on, go back and forth. You want action. You want things to get it done and over with, because you are in that Aries energy. Okay? The fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. That's who the king is. Okay? And this king is complete action dedicated. He doesn't like to wait. And here at the same time, even though it's your key goal this month, Capricorn, but take your time. Don't rush, even though you might want to rush. Okay? Take your time with your action. Give it a thought, not once, not twice, maybe 4 times, maybe 10 times, doesn't matter. But do your stuff in the rightful way, because this king, this action, this man, this energy will want you to move forward, will push you to move forward. But while you're moving forward, take your time to rethink on your decision, to rethink on your words, to rethink on your action. to rethink on your communication, because it's important this month, Capricorn. I've said this before. It's important this month that you are going to be using your best energy to the right possible, in the right possible way. Okay, so even though on one hand you may want to rush, but on the other hand, take your time, guys. Okay, don't move forward so quick that you might topple over and fall flat on your face. So take your time, rethink on your decision, do your stuff, but do it in the right possible way, because this king is coming into action for you and he will make you run. But at the same time, you know how much you will be able to run and how much you want to wait. Temper, balance, because you have it all, Capricorn. You don't have to wait and depend on anybody else to give you anything. You have it all in your possession. So take your time, hold on to your strength, but use it in the right possible way. Choose your actions, choose your words wisely this month, Capricorn. With regards to what you need to avoid this month is worrying, okay? Of what you want to give, what you want to take, what are your resources. You have it all. You have it all, guys, okay? You are holding yourself in the right possible way. So you don't have to worry. Please avoid this energy when it comes floating into your zone, okay? Because even though, it might cause you some kind of stress, it might give you some kind of feelings about you not having enough at this point in time, like not having enough, like the King of Pentacles, because you want everything in your life, Capricorn. You want the richness, you want the financial mastery, you want the happy feeling of owning everything, of being the king who has taken over not only his finance but his life in all richness. And that is what you might be feeling, that you don't have it all, not at this point. And please avoid that negative kind of an attitude, even if it comes floating into your zone, because going forward, you are going to have everything, Capricorn. But it is a tendency, it is a human tendency that, you probably feel that you don't have enough to give right now, or that you don't have enough people to give you everything. There is a disbalance or an imbalance in your give and take relationship from the world, from the 3D as well. Okay, but don't, because you are there, you have it all. You just have to open your mind to the idea of receiving what the universe is going to be giving you this month of May 2019. So don't get worried, take things in your stride, do your actions in the rightful way, and you will find your strength, you will find your balance, you will find your richness within yourself. You just have to kind of give it a push, okay? Now, having said this, what you need to adopt is this beautiful card, this man in here, the Knight of Cups, guys, okay? Give your love. Okay, go towards your love. Take your love in your hands, okay? Find the right place to show and shower your love, because you are the person who is capable of giving love at this point in time, okay? And therefore, don't wait for that to come into your zone. You will have to take it. You will have, it's the knight. You are the knight. Stage of being the knight of Cups, okay, which means that for me, this person, he's on a white horse, guys, but he's very calm, okay? And this person is the classic knight in a shining armor, if you can see him here, okay? The dashing prince who offers the cup of love, because water symbolizes emotions, and this is an element he is very much in love with. He loves the comfort of this water and the watery element. And therefore, his heart is overflowing with love. That's what you need to adopt, Capricorn. His desires, this man's desires, have the power to change the landscape and move everything which is not working in his way. And those who will travel with him, Capricorn, whether in romance or in some other type of quest, will need to be willing to give as much as in return for this man's beautiful energy. So this is what you need to take in the month of May 2019, Capricorn, because this is a beautiful energy of the Knight of Wands. And if you can take this energy in the rightful way, you will be able to purge, heal, leave the grief behind forever, Capricorn. Okay, and that is the reason this time of the month, of the year, the universe is guiding you towards looking at yourself in the rightful way, to work for your benefit in the month of May 2019, where if you can receive this cup of love, to take it or give it, whatever, whoever is traveling with you, this will help you with so much of love in your zone. This will help you to forget your old wound, to purge, to heal, to release the grief, the pain, the sorrow, and the suffering, guys. Okay? So this is what you need to take. And your key achievement for this month of May 2019, guys, is again temperance. If you can temper, if you can balance yourself, you will be able to hear the judgment call, okay, from the universe, because judgment is coming to you, guys. Judgment, you're standing naked in front of the universe at this point in time. You don't have any clothing on, okay, and you see this bird that's flying on top of you, okay, which means that the universe is coming down towards you, guys, and the sun is coming down towards you. You're just waiting for that trumpet, to hear the trumpet blow with regards to your justice, with regards to your judgment, provided you can work yourself in the month of May with a perfect balanced self and harmony, okay? That's when judgment is going to come tumbling in your zone. You don't have to worry, Capricorn. You will just have to walk with it. And this, if you can do in the right way, guys, will create the magic. And the magic to release you from all kinds of fear, from all kinds of situations, from all kinds of mental incapacitated, whatever trauma, purging, healing, doing things for yourself, endings and beginnings, again, to free yourself, to go towards your wish fulfillment, to create that magic. If you can alchemy, if you can balance yourself in the right way, and that is when judgment is going to start working for you in the month of May 2019, guys. Beautiful energy and lovely energy for you to hear the story, okay? You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to bother about it. You don't have to be tensed about it, because everything is working in your favor, guys. You will be able to release yourself. You will be the magician. You will become the magic person. You are getting everything in your zone, Capricorn. And these are not just words. These are cards that's coming flying to me from the universe. And that is the reason. That's the reason they're asking you to balance yourself, for you to get the right judgment here for you. Okay? So do that, Capricorn. Take this energy. This is your key achievement. Use it. And at the same time, you need to avoid this, kind of situation that is probably, it's not the best, but again, it's not avoid, but again, you can take it, but in the way that you want to take it. That's exactly what I'm trying to say here, okay? You don't need to avoid, you don't need to run away from it, but at the same time, if you're going to be doing self-healing, if you're going to be working for yourself this month, Capricorn, you definitely will also have to do your inner self work. Okay? So do that work behind the throne. Okay? This is the queen here. This is the Queen of Swords, but she's not coming out right now. Okay? She's working for herself. She's gathering the clarity. And these crystals here, they clarify and they illuminate, they affirm her spiritual connection with her intelligence and will, guys. Okay? And therefore, for her, in this stage, it is not enough for her to conquer. She also wants to understand. And the crystals here that you see, they are the ethical center. That's where she keeps everything hidden. They are the keepers of her memories. She will hold grudges until amends are made, but she will remember a favor forever and will pay back the debt as and when she can. Okay, so she is doing her own clarity work at the same point in time. And please remember, even if you have that energy of the Queen of Swords, keep that hidden, at least in the month of May 2019. Don't let it show to the world, because you have it all, okay? But at the same time, keep it in hiding. Possess it. Keep it in yourself, but don't show it to the world right away. You don't have to project things to the world. What you're looking at, what you're feeling, what you're holding, what you're not holding, what is the clarity, what is the truth. Take it as it comes to you, but you don't have to show it to the world as of now. Keep it within yourself at this point in time. Let me take another card. Keep it in hiding, because there are too many cards. Because you are doing your internal work, okay? But at the same time, please don't hold any grudges against anybody. Because the moment you hold your grudges, guys, you will be kind of offsetting your balance, okay? So whoever has done anything to you wrong, make amendments with it. Don't hold your grudges, but don't forget them either. But just not forgetting them doesn't mean that you will have to go run and do the same thing back with them. No. And if you at the same time, that's a competition you're going to be fighting with yourself, guys, because of this teamwork, okay? You want to build the teamwork, you want everything, but at the same time, you are also going to have to work towards it in the right spirit, not with a very competitive spirit that's going to kill it all, okay? Because if you hold grudges, you won't be able to build the teamwork. If you want to cut people off, you can do that, but at the same time, it'll be you who will be losing out on this issue, okay? So whatever you do this month, Capricorn, whether it's teamwork, whether it's whatever, do it in the right spirit. Don't hold your grudges. Don't take it personally in this month, because if you do it, you will be losing out, and that's the war, that's the ego that you will have to battle with in yourself. Okay, you will have to learn to forgive people, to leave that competition behind, to take your own route, to balance your own self-energy. And again, how many times have I got this? 4 of Pentacles. Oh my God, I've got it 3 times. Look here. Another time as the output, the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles here in the reverse, and I had the 4 of Pentacles here as well. I've got it 3 times, guys. I've got it 3 times. It's not just double confirmation, it's kind of triple confirmation this time, okay? So that's the 4 of Pentacles for you guys. Even as an outcome at this point in time with regards to your energy, Capricorn. So whatever you have right now, it's on that side, okay? It's on that side. So if all you think about is money or work, or worries about money and work, the element of the earth, it will be out of balance for you, as will be the wizard. So my suggestion to you guys is explore how you can bring in much water, much love and beauty, how you can bring in fire, creative action, fresh air and ideas. Okay? So blend practicality, blend chemical stuff, blend it with your dreams, with your passion, with your inspiration to make this wizard work its magic in the right possible way as the outcome for the month of May 2019. So it all depends on you, Capricorn, this month. It all depends on what you want this month, guys. Work towards it, to forgive and forget, not to grieve over situations, to let the past go, to take this beautiful cup from the universe that's coming to you in the month of May and going forward as well. Okay? And my spirit guidance tells me this is whatever I told you. You're walking towards your victory, the Six of Wands, in the rightful way, the celebration. You're coming out, you're emerging from the dark. You're ending and beginning cycles again this month too as well. But again, provided, guys, you do things in the rightful way. Balance yourself, temper yourself, work with yourself, find your self-belief, self-esteem, to be victorious, to begin this new journey, the ending and the beginning of this cycle once again in the month of May 2019, guys. Okay? So you're going to be victorious, Capricorn. There is no doubt about it. That's my spirit guidance. That's my spirit outcome for you guys. But provided you people will be able to work through this entire month in the most rightful way. With this, I end my video. Goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, Namaste, and see you soon once again.